So when Vecna was chasing Max, she ran into a place where Henry gets extremely scared to enter, and Max even said she had never seen Henry this terrified before. So I have a theory connected to this, and it actually makes a lot of sense. After watching the stage play, we learned that before the Creel family moved to Hawkins, they lived in Nevada, and in Nevada, young Henry disappeared inside a cave system for 12 hours, the same way Will disappeared into the Upside Down. I think when Henry went missing inside that cave, he somehow slipped into Dimension X where the Mind Flayer exists, and the Mind Flayer brutally possessed him there and also gave him those powers. And because this cave system is part of Henry's memory, that same place is where Max is hiding safely now. Vecna is scared to enter that zone because that's where the Dimension X and Mind Flayer incident originally happened to Henry. And in the trailer, when we saw someone falling into Dimension X, we all thought it might be Holly or Will, but now it actually looks like this could be young Henry. Now, talking about that giant wall, what's actually behind it? I personally think there is nothing behind the wall, literally nothing, because the wall is circular and completely surrounds Hawkins. Basically, it's the boundary of the Upside Down wrapped around the whole town. And as we all know, the Upside Down is only a mirror copy of Hawkins. When the Russians tried opening a gate in Russia, it didn't work because the Upside Down does not exist there. That's why they came to Hawkins to open the gate. So I think behind this wall, there is nothing except a wormhole that leads straight into Dimension X, the same place where Eleven sent Henry and where the Mind Flayer possessed him. And like Dustin said, the center of this wall is Hawkins Lab, because that is where Eleven first opened the original Upside Down gate. To uncover the secret of this wall, Steve, Jonathan, Nancy, and Dustin go to Hawkins Lab, and they discover something there. They even do something on the rooftop which causes that huge red explosion whose shockwaves travel outward and hit the wall. Now, about the 12 kids Vecna kidnapped. Where are their bodies and what's the plan? After watching Volume 1, it's clear their bodies are not in the Upside Down. I think their bodies are in Dimension X. And like I said before, the wall works like a wormhole straight into Dimension X. You might wonder why Vecna didn't keep those bodies in the Upside Down like he did with Will. My theory is that if he kept their bodies in the Upside Down, Eleven, the gang, or even soldiers would definitely try to rescue them, and that would ruin his plan. That mistake already happened with Will. Vecna kept him in the Upside Down, and Joyce and Hopper rescued him. Vecna won't repeat that, so he placed the kids' bodies behind the wall, where nobody can reach. Now the big question, what is Vecna's grand plan? I think Vecna wants to rule the entire world, using these kids. He's manipulating them so they'll help him merge Dimension X with the real world. This is the same kind of plan he once tried with Eleven, but she refused. And this proves Vecna never wanted to do this alone. He always wanted a partner. So now he's targeting small, mentally weak kids who won't resist him like Eleven did. Everything I explained here is just my theory, but what do you think? Comment and let me know.